how to return to the purest part of you through innocence. Woohoo! We are going to greatly help assist you into having more fun, to playing again, to returning to your innocence again. What a gift. Yes, yes, yes. And I actually love doing this for my own self. So I love that I can be able to share it with you. And I do get that each of us have agreed to have different types of personalities here, and even different type of survival coping patterns, and all of the whole plethora of all of that. And if I may offer, that each of us actually are innocent at the purest, highest level, at our soul level, at our spirit level. You are purely innocent at your highest soul and spirit level. And you chose to be human. Yes, you did. Just like I did. Yes, we did. And this lifetime is the lifetime that we are uniting the two. And so this is an invitation for you, if you so choose to take it, to invite yourself to remember your innocence again, to begin to open this up, to begin to return to it again. And when you decide to, you're going to be amazed in time how much better you're going to feel, how the synchronicities can happen, how the flow, how the play, how to just, even bliss energy coming in for you, letting you have more beautiful, loving, fun, harmonious experiences in your life. So would you love that? Ooh, yes, I think the answer is yes. Yes, it is. And I say yes. I say heck yes. So may you say that too. Heck yes. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh, and in order to do that, there's going to be some transformations that will need to happen. So that is the gateway of allowing yourself to return back to your spirit, back to your soul, which is what we are being called to do in this lifetime. This is called the ascension. Yes, it is. This is going from the third dimension to the fifth dimension. This is going from this illusion of separation where we think we're separate or opposite or this only separate self, to remembering, no, you are actually a child of the universe, child of God's source, divinity. And in that child remembrance, you get to return back to your innocence. And that's the gift. You get to become a child of the universe, a child of God, if you'd like to say, a child of source consciousness, a child of love. Would you love to be a child of love again? And when you can begin to open up your heart center. Your heart center is the gateway. Yes, it is. Oh, it sure is. It sure is. It sure is. Oh, so we are here to guide you to remember your original essence, and that is your innocence. And the bridge will be innovation. So we'll be talking about this dance of moving from a bit of chaos, because chaos is actually the distortion or the corruption that we agreed as a human, the separation that we agreed to have. And then when we are ready, and it's all in our own divine timing and our own free will choice, when we actually get it and wake up and remember, heck yeah, no, I don't like this anymore. When you don't like the chaos, when you don't like the disorder, the dysfunction, the disconnection, all the disses, yes, 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 yes. And you get to remember it, you get to reunite within yourself. And this is a journey within yourself. This isn't outside of yourself. This is actually within yourself. To do this internal work within yourself so that your outside world can begin to change, because that is the secret. In order to change anything in the outside world, it's important you go within yourself, because it is at the level within yourself that you created that you're going to be making those changes with. It's vital that you get that. And when you can realize that, that means you take complete ownership of your own co-creation of your life. And that is beautiful. It's actually a very powerful awareness. And when you can, then you get to disconnect any victim energy, any, oh, it's happening to me, or, oh, this powerless energy, this very dense, contracted energy. That's the whole point, to transform all of those energies and connect back to your spirit, back to your soul, back to your remembrance, your knowingness of who you are. Yes, and innocence is a fun way of doing it. So that's what we're offering for you. Yes, 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 it is. Because it allows you to return to your purity and your love again. Innocence is that purity and that love. And when you get to reframe chaos, instead of judging it or avoiding it or trying to control it or trying to put all the reorder back into the chaos, again, just reframe it. And that's what we'll be helping assist you with too. You get to connect in with yourself, reconnect back to your love, back to this important sacred pieces within yourself that then will help you be able to view chaos as a catalyst, as an initiator for you. And when you can realize that, this will lead you into new creative ways of you being able to be. You get to be in a new sacred way, a new creative way. Yeah, a new expansive way. And what a gift. This is the gift of living here as an earthling. Yes, it is. And you're getting it. Yes, yes, yes. And we will be offering some ways and some tools, some very amazing spiritual tools that can help you greatly with this. So at the end of the talk, you'll get more information about that. And then how to best be so supported, because it's important to receive. It's important to receive some help and support during this time. We also will try to do everything ourselves and get out there and get it all done yourself. Stay separate. But that was a very patriarchal role that the world was running, operating from. And now the feminine is right here to equalize within you and in your life to say, hey, how about you open to receive some help, receive some assistance, receive some guidance, especially from your spirit, from your spiritual self, your higher self. And that will change the whole game and help assist you with utilizing any kind of chaos happening in your life to easily activate your innovation and really rise up into your innocence within you. And then this is the gift of the mastery level that we all are being invited into, and you are too, because you're listening to this talk. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, we so welcome you. So first step is to allow yourself just to open up some time for yourself, some time for reflection about this. That will be super helpful for you. And time in nature is really helpful too. If you can just ground yourself, sit on Mother Nature, be in Mother Nature, even have the window open or the door open if you have to be inside, or if you choose to be inside. And if you can be outside, that's always wonderful to do. And just remind yourself that you are already whole. You are already pure. You are already innocent at the highest level of who you are. We just agreed to forget that part of us. And we agreed to create an identity or kind of an avatar of our own human parts within us here for the experience. And it actually is very perfect and powerful that we did this and that we are doing this, especially coming into the 20th century here and this third dimensional construct, and then reconnecting everything back to spirit, back to oneness, back to our love, back to fifth dimension and higher. And that's what we're doing here. A lot of this is remembering, and you're going to be clearing things out, letting things go, opening your heart, forgiving yourself and others, and shifting back to your love, back to your light, back to the remembrance of who you are. And the biggest gifts you can give yourself. So just remind yourself that this chaos, struggle, or challenge you might be going through for you is not a failure. It's actually an invitation. It's actually an offering. It's actually a bit of a challenge, that's for sure. And then if you can offer for yourself that any kind of crisis, you can flip over the coin. The Chinese symbol of crisis also means opportunity. So can you shift it into an opportunity, into an invitation, into a welcoming you into your expansion of who you really are, and to connect again more deeply in your heart, in your true essence, so that you can begin to live your innocence at such a pure, amazing, safe, secure, fun, and free way. We so love to offer this for you. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. And this is here to help guide you back to your love, back to your pureness of your heart again, pureness of your love. And you get to do it with innovative new ways of being. Yay! So good, so good. So, what really, truly is innocence? And that's a great question to ask yourself. So we do invite you, if you want, you can take a notebook out and start journaling, sometimes writing this out, and ask yourself this question. What is innocence to me? What would it mean for me to actually become innocent? That would be huge. These are going to be new doorway openings for you. And let go of the seriousness. We got programmed to be serious, that's for sure. To be an adult, to be a grown-up, to work hard, to get out there and do it. And that's great. That absolutely is helpful and important. We just forgot the other piece of bringing in the play, bringing in the innocence, bringing in the flow, staying connected with our spirit, staying connected with our divine heart piece within us. It's because you can be heart-centered, and that's the key, is to become heart-centered so that you can check in with yourself always. Like, hey, does this feel right to me? If this feels right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be it. I'm going to go experience it. If it doesn't feel right, then I have boundaries, and I say no. And I only do what feels right and what feels good for me. That will be good for me and good for all. That alone, when you can start allowing yourself to be able to operate in that way, is a form of innocence, because you're being completely true to yourself, true to your heart, true to your beingness, allowing yourself to unconditionally love yourself at the highest level. Ooh, that is such innocence and such preciousness and such purity. And we welcome you to that. Ooh, so innocence is not naivety. It's just conditioning. It's just unconditioned essence of us. We got conditioned and we got corrupted of programs of from our parents and from society that was running the show. So it's just not even yours. You just embodied all of it, about who you lived with and the experiences you had and all that you did and that you created as a human, thinking you're separate and thinking that you have to grow up and be all serious and work really hard. Those were really important things that we got imprinted with, especially for survival. And survival is excellent, absolutely. Now we're leaping beyond survival. We're leaping above survival into thriving, into blossoming, into reconnecting, into flowing. So would you like to flow instead of just survive? Would you like to feel good and share your love, feel your love, express your love, be your love? Be a great creator, create wonderful things. You can live abundantly, living safe and secure. These are all invitations for us. And then chaos is actually the shadow that does invite us into it. If you stay stuck there and you stay angry or resentful or feel like a victim, you'll still keep experiencing it until you get to a point where you get sick of it. And that's the gift. Yes, it is. When you get sick of it, you can do something about it. Because now you're going to connect into your power center. We call it with Find Your Sacred Way, is a course we're going to offer at the end here. With Find Your Sacred Way, it helps you activate your sacred centers like your power center to remember that you're the divine will and your will are all one, and that you get to start allowing your divine will to flow through you instead of just your individual separate ones that is operating from fear. So now you get to shift and operate from love. And what a gift that is for you. Yes, 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 yes. You get to do that. Yes, you do. Because your innocence is your trust, your openness, your curiosity. So even just feel into this. Invite this in for you. Say, can I invite in more trust, more openness, and more curiosity within myself? Allow myself to feel free. Ooh, I love that one. I love feeling free. Invite this in for you, because the moment you invite this in your free will choice, opportunities are going to start presenting themselves to offer for you this new way of being. And what a gift that is. Yes, 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 yes. And that is from the heart-centered approach. From a spiritual approach, innocence is the untouched part of your soul that remembers source. It's the part that is always innocent. You have a part of you that's always innocent, and it can't be touched. It can't be hurt or harmed or destroyed. None of it. It's always here for you. It is you at the highest level. And when you can remember that and claim that, things are going to change for you. So claim it. We recommend you claim it. So we invite you to close your eyes, connect into your heart, and ask yourself, when was the last time I felt innocent, pure? I felt unguarded. I felt completely free. Let yourself access this time now. And if you don't have a memory of it, just imagine you do. Imagine what it would be like to feel completely innocent, pure, and free. What does that feel like? What do you see that shows you this is true? What do you hear? Who's with you with it? Get into the feeling of it and even imagining the creation of it. You get to create this. It could be when you were a child. You might have just had some really fun, free times as a child, playing in nature, playing with your friends or family. Just playing with your favorite thing that excites you. Even now as an adult, what is something that you can feel so free in? I know for me it's sailing. I love sailing, or hiking. I love being in the woods. It's so free and innocent. Find that for you. Beautiful. All right, so you already have it. You already have it within you. You can already access it. We're going to be encouraging you to expand it so it becomes your new way of being. So you can invite it more and more and more in you, that it becomes more of a natural state for you, that you choose play instead of working so hard that you're miserable, that you choose creativity, innovation, creative ideas, playfulness, flow, and connection. Connection is the big piece. Connecting with your spirit, connecting with what feels right for you, connecting your knowingness and your ideas that come in from within you. That's the key. Yes, it is. Woo. All right. So let's talk about how chaos can pull things away from you, because it is important to understand what the blocks are or the resistance is to your innocence and to your innovation. And the big one is chaos, because, we can agree that this world can be a bit chaos. If you're listening to the news or you're staying in touch with all the worldly stuff, it's going to show you that the world is chaos, because that's the opposite of what's true. All of that going on there is to trying to distract you or trying to bring you into that disorder or that disconnection from your spirit. And that's just the third dimensional construct here. And the gift is you can make new changes. You can turn off the TV. You can get rid of the TV if you want to. And then make a claim to yourself. Say, I only connect with things that bring me joy, that uplift me, that are good for me, that enhance me, that help me invite me into my innocence and into my innovation so that I can have my innocence. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Because chaos energy is a contracted energy that's about disconnection. It's about disorder, about fear. It's false programs, and it's connected to our own judgments that we gave ourselves as children. So then we came up with conclusions as children, and we didn't even realize we did this. It's at the subconscious level or the unconscious level. And then you can call them wounds or traumas or just distortions and things we made up, like, oh, I'm not good enough, or there's something wrong with me, or I don't belong, or this life is too scary. It's just too hard, things like that. And we did choose to do this so that we can have the exact opposite once we wake up. So that's the gift, is you're waking up and you're realizing all those were just made up. And if you made up those, you can make up new ones, positive ones. Yes, you can. Absolutely. Woo. And just remind yourself that innocence is quiet. It's soft. It's a connection to your pure love. It does take an intention for you to open up your heart, to connect to your heart, to close your eyes and connect in, to open time for yourself and to feel into this innocence. Yeah, because chaos is noisy, it's loud, it's distractive, it's in the outside world. So there's probably always going to be some chaos stuff, energies on this planet and here. You don't have to attract it anymore. You don't have to actually be in it a whole heck of a lot anymore. You can just recognize it as a catalyst and say, anytime chaos shows up, you're like, all right, this is here for me so I can be innovative. Ooh, and return to my innocence. Oh, what a gift you just gave yourself. Yes. And you have the answer within you. Yes, you do. You have the answer within you of actually how you do it. Because many people will say, well, how do you do that? What are you going to do? Just begin with your breath. Your breath is a huge one. And we'll be helping assist you with that, especially with Find Your Sacred Way. We use a lot of breath work that helps in very simple, fast breath work. And then also body movement, Qigong movements that also helps move and releases energy out of your body, because you got to release that stuff, let go of that chaos. If chaos is showing up in your life, it just means that there's aspects within you that are still have those remembrances of chaotic times you lived in your life. You might have had a lot of chaos growing up. I know I certainly did. Absolutely. I signed up for it. I signed up for fear, chaos, even traumas. Yes, I did. And I know now that it was because I wanted to experience all, and even the harsh and the hard things, and reconnect even stronger in my love, in my innocence, in my innovation, and let that blossom even more because of those challenging, chaotic, hard times. So it actually can be great stepping stones for us and help us become even more connected in our love. And that's the gift that it brings. And this just reminds you that chaos isn't punishment, and that's something you'll have to definitely reflect on. And with Find Your Sacred Way helps you with that greatly. And at the end, I'll talk about, I even offer private sessions that I can help one-on-one with you, because your spirit can talk through me, and then you'll be able to connect right with your higher self and your spirit to guide you with all of this. But let yourself reframe things. So if you catch yourself thinking that you're being punished because of this chaotic experiences you're going through, feel it, because that's just something that your system made up. Breathe it through, release it all, and then connect into the opposite. What would you like to have instead of believing that, or instead of thinking that that's what's true? Instead of punishment, what can it be? And maybe it's just the raw material of your transformation. Because transformation is kind of nutty, because you're going to have to die to the old way and then birth into a new way. So it is going through a birth canal. You're going to be going through a birth canal when you go make transformations in your life. So even the transformation of chaos through innovation into innocence is a new birth. It's a new way of being, a new sacred way of being. And it may be uncomfortable. It may be very uncomfortable. Yeah, pretty yucky. The gift is you can move through it. Any uncomfortableness is actually here for you. It's for you so you can become even more comfortable. When you remind yourself of that, you'll be amazed. You say, all right, I got this. Take it on, bring it on, and move it through so that you can enjoy it like it's amazingness, right? And we get cool experiences. It's like going into, I love hot springs. So jumping into a nice hot spring, I love hot springs. And sometimes it's like super hot, really hot, like extremely hot. And then your body adapts and it adjusts and it gets so used to it. Or even ice baths. Sometimes ice baths are great. Ice baths and hot baths, and doing the opposites. Your body gets these extreme experiences, and then it will alchemize. It will adapt. It will actually be soothing and be exhilarating and activate things within you. You can do this too with all of your emotions, all your situations. alchemize them. That's what we're doing. We're transforming the energy, because with energy, you can't destroy it. You can't get rid of energy. We change it, we alchemize it. And because we are all evolving, and evolution is always a progress, it never deplodes, it's always expanding. Yes, we might feel like we're going back and repeating things, and you might need to. You're just going to do it in a whole new way. So just know, if something recircles back to you, it's showing up for you to fully enhance your new way of being, the opposite of that. And that's your gift that you get to do for yourself. Yay. Whew. So let's use chaos as innovation. You get to actually use chaos as an innovation stepping stone. Because of the chaos, you get to innovate. What a gift. That's the gift. So you get to say, yeah, I don't like this chaos. I don't like this disorder or this disconnection or this yucky stuff. I prefer order. What do you prefer? I prefer feeling good. I prefer being loved, feeling safe. Find out what it is that your heart is needing, what your body's needing, what you are needing right now. Because all the pieces that you're needing is why the chaos is showing up. And it's here to help assist you with that innovation, and especially the innocence at the highest level. Chaos sparks a new creation within you. Let it create that spark within you. And then, yes, you will need to go through some breakdowns in order to have the breakthroughs. So it means you have to be willing to release things, letting things go, admit things. It's a time to let something go. This is what we do here on earth. It's time to let some things go, and so you can open up to bring in the new. And your breakthrough means you actually become stronger through it all, mightier and more connected deeply within yourself through it all. Whew, yes. And even for myself, I've been going through a lot of massive changes in my life, because we all are, especially this year. This year is a massive change, transformational year. They call it the demolition year, because all the old is falling so that the new can blossom and go. I had a major shift in my career that was very surprising, and that did bring a bit of chaos up within me, of like, because there were fears. Am I going to be able to take care of myself? What am I going to be doing, or how am I going to be living? And all these questions of survival. These survival pieces can come up with that. So thank goodness, I close my eyes, I connect into my heart. And with Find Your Sacred Way, there's actually 4 power centers that you get to use. But for now, let's talk about the heart center. That I connect in, and the gift comes in is that I let myself feel whatever I'm feeling instead of pushing it away or denying it. I was taught that for survival, and I don't do that anymore. I'm like, yeah, I let myself feel it all, and it is uncomfortable. That's for sure. And it feels kind of crappy and cruddy, but it only lasts for a few minutes, which is really nice, because then once I do feel it, and I use my breath, I use my body movements to release it with Find Your Sacred Way. You learn these activations that work really potently. Archangel Raphael has worked through with Mahana and the Council of Light, so that we all can use this very potently. So I've been shifting that and moving that, and it comes up each day. Each day's a new day. I'm checking in. How am I feeling? What's coming up? What are my thoughts? What am I concerned about? And then, yes, it is important to take some inspired action, which means you get to be in your new sacred way. You get to be in your new way of being. I get to be in my new way of being, to be in a new way. So I am choosing to trust more. Trust is a big one. I am trusting more. Thank goodness. And and trust is part of that innocence, where I choose to trust, and I just trust so that I can open to receive. I receive the knowingness that comes in from me, the creativity, the opportunities. I am open to receive and magnetize opportunities to me. You get to do this. This is operating from your heart, from your connection of your knowingness with your divinity. And it's one of the key pieces you get to do for yourself. So that's what I'm doing. Thank goodness. Because now more of the innocence is coming. Am I letting myself play? And I have to make sure I do go get some time just to walk in nature, just to go play, just to go laugh on the phone with a good friend. Do things that are simple and easy that you get to do, because I can get very focused and say, no, I got to go get that new career up and running and get all that hard work going. So the gift comes in is the balance. Yes, definitely work. So even with innocence and play, it doesn't mean to don't work or don't do anything but just sit and eat bonbons all day. No, not at all. It's just you're using the energy of innocence. We use the energy of place in your work, so that work doesn't have to be work anymore. No, it gets to be play. And every interaction you have with anyone gets to be play. When you're vibrating in your innocence, you get to play with any interaction, because at the highest level, everything is just this unconditional love energy that we all are experiencing in our own unique ways. And what an amazing thing that is. Because in the end, right, you got to realize all of us are going to be leaving this planet. Yes, we are. And we'll be done. We'll be done here experiencing. So we do have a timestamp on there. And it's okay when you can admit that and accept that and be, wow. A better question would ask, what am I doing now at this moment? Can you be in the now moment? Can you be more in the present? Can you be checking in with what your heart's desires are, what you really want, and what you would love to have your life to be. And then with Find Your Sacred Way, we help you clear through these of making sure you really want and your desire is pure for the highest good for you and all, and that you can do this. That there aren't any blocks about the can, that if you think, oh, I can't, or I'm not good enough, those will be blocks. You'll need to remove those blocks, and we teach you how to do that. And then that you're willing to. That's you going and putting it in, taking that action, taking that new way of being, being in a new way, responding in a new way. And you get to do this because it's like Groundhog Day. We get to experience things every day. Yes, we do. And then how about change it? Instead of Groundhog Day of having it be the same thing all the time, have it be in a new way. So the opposite of Groundhog is experience in new ways and have new results. Yes. So we're going to offer you another reflection. When you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes. Connect into your heart again. And ask yourself, what new way of being is chaos inviting me to create right now? And receive this now. You might hear a word, you might see something, you might feel something. Be open and receive. The word for me came in celebrate. Oh, so good. So trust, open, receive, celebrate. Ooh, see whatever comes for you. Yes, you get to do this. You get to connect in and let your spirit talk with you. So good. All right, so let's return to innocence. Would you like to return to innocence? Woohoo, we welcome you to that. Yes, you can, because you can. Because you're the I am essence here as you. That's the gift. And in order to do this, I'm going to have you just place your hands on your heart, closing your eyes, reminding yourself, innocence never leaves me. It can only be covered up or corrupted. It can never be destroyed. It is me at the highest level, and I welcome this return back home. I welcome myself to remove all that corruption, all that disconnection or disorder or all the opposites, and I stand in my power to do this. I stand in my free will choice to do this. And the ways that I do this is I choose to begin to release any judgment that I do on myself or others. I embrace curiosity. I welcome curiosity in my life. I let myself imagine that I can see from the eyes of love, from the eyes of oneness, God source. I can just imagine seeing it from the highest view ever of any situation and let myself begin to play. My innocence is my invitation to play instead of working hard and having things be too serious. I get to be more playful, be childlike, be innocent. I know I'm always safe and secure in this innocence. And I say, and you can say this out loud, I return to the purest part of me. I am innocence. I am love. Let yourself feel this, be this, welcome this in your new way. You can take 3 deep breaths just to activate this in. Deep breath in your nose, holding for about 6 seconds, fully releasing. Release any judgment, release any blocks. Breathe in this new way that I return to my purest part of me and I am innocence. I am love. Release anything that's blocking that. And one more time. Deep breath in, holding gently, fully releasing. You can shake your body if you want. Woo, say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Woo, you did it. So good. So good, so good, so good. All right, let's recap. You've done so well today. So innocence is your doorway back to your innovation. And your innovation is your doorway back to your innocence. It's an open door that flows. And yes, you're going to be using chaos to help you with this. Chaos is just here to help you connect into your innovation and your innocence. Your purest self back to you. Just remember, chaos is just a catalyst. It's a catalyst for your transformation back home to you, your heart, your pure essence, your innocence. And this is your true foundation. So good. And we give you a blessing today. You can close your eyes and receive this blessing. May you remember the purity of who you are. May you trust that even in chaos, innocence is here to guide you back to your love. And it's through innovation. Welcome this innovation, your new ideas. You can always find a way back to your sacred way of your heart again. And we welcome you to this. Yay. So check my links below for Find Your Sacred Way course. I will be launching a self-paced course. It's an online self-paced course, November 5th. And what you'll be learning is it is set up for a 9-week course, and you can do it faster or slower for the level that you're ready for. Yes, and you'll be activating key sacred centers within you. You'll be receiving activations within you that you get to use. There's 4 very powerful ones that we can use very often, and there's many other ones too that get to help with your play, with your innocence and innovation, fully activate. You get to use it to how you're guided to use it. This was given to us through the Council of Light and Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael, and that Mahana works with them on a spiritual level. So what a gift this is. Check my links below. You can pre-order. The link should be there coming up, and You get $100 off if you register even before the launch, and we welcome you to it. And we will be offering Zoom gatherings too, so you get wonderful support, and you can also have one-on-one private sessions with Mahana, myself, to help greatly guide you too. So, and that's the other thing. You can check my link is so if you want, you can even try a taste of it. It's a very gifting offering of only $22 for 30 minutes to at least begin and to realize you can really do this. Because once you know you can do this, you'll be unstoppable, which is such a gift. Yay! All right, one more guided meditation that we'll offer you through before we're done today, and that you get to fully enjoy yourself and begin to invite innocence back in your life and let innovation be your gateway. Such a gift. So we welcome you to close your eyes. Deep breath in your nose, holding gently, fully releasing. Do that 2 more times. Nice breath in your nose, holding gently. Connecting to your heart. Imagine your heart center being full of infinite possibilities. Your higher heart center is where you can fully access your innocence at the highest level. Imagine you can do this now. And now imagine you turn into a child again, a child of this universe, which you actually already are. And now you just remember again. Imagine yourself as this innocent, divine light being, this child that chose to come here as here on earth. Let your innocence start to pour into you. Let yourself be pure, open, curious, full of wonder. You get to be in the present moment. You get to explore, create, love, feel love, express love, experience love. This child of yours is untouchable. It's whole, it's innocent, it's completely safe and secure, and always held, always in oneness with divinity. Imagine you're standing in a golden bright light energy. You become this bright light energy. Notice your smile, your playfulness, your trust and your love, your openness. Take a nice deep breath in, breathing in all the possibilities. And as you blow out anything that blocks those possibilities, allowing yourself to be childlike, to be pure at heart, to stay connected in your heart. And let yourself say out loud, I return to my innocence. I return to my love. Welcome yourself home. Feel your heart expand in this purity, this light, this peace, this play. Rest here for a moment. Remind yourself, chaos just changes easily into your innovation with every new breath, every new idea, every new connection. And it's here to help expand you. Innocence is always within you. Wait to be remembered. And it's here for you to use. Take another deep breath, holding gently. Exhale fully. When you're ready, we invite you back to the room. You can wiggle your toes, wiggle your hands, open your eyes, and we welcome you back. Such a beautiful time with you today until we meet next week or any next time you listen to my recordings. It's such a joy, and come check me out. I'm here to help assist greatly. I help myself greatly all the time, that's for sure, and I love to help assist other people too. That's what I'm here for. I love it. I'm here to bring the light and the love and help you remember you are light and love because you are. Aho.